Good morning, everyone. This is Group 4. Me, myself, Abhijit, Ria, and Alan, and we are going to be discussing on conjunctions. So, without much further ado, we are going on with our topic. Over to Abhijit.
Thank you, Anna. So I'm going to talk about conjunctions. So conjunctions is defined as the word which joins sentences or words. For example, the train was delayed and I was obliged to wait for 2 hours. In this sentence, and is the conjunction used. So in this example, and helps us to join two sentences. So conjunctions are divided into two. They are coordinative conjunctions and subordinative conjunctions. So coordinative conjunctions, it helps us to join words or word groups of the same rank. And but for only either or neither nor are the most commonly used coordinative conjunctions. So now subordinative conjunctions. It helps us to add subordinating clause to main clause. After, before, when, why, how, etc. are the most common subordinating conjunctions used. Coordinating conjunctions can be divided into four: cumulative conjunctions, alternative conjunctions, adversative conjunctions, and iliative conjunctions. So I'll be talking about cumulative and alternative conjunctions. Cumulative conjunctions. It adds or connects two statements and as well as not only but also are the most commonly used cumulative conjunctions. So in this example, John as well as his brother is absent today, as well as is indicated as the cumulative conjunction in this example. So now alternative conjunctions. It expresses a choice in the statement. So like in this example, can see that you can either accept the job or look for another one. Either helps us to express a choice in this sentence. Most commonly used alternative conjunctions are either or, neither, nor, otherwise, or else. So conjunctions or theory.
The third type of coordinating conjunction is adversative conjunctions. The conjunctions that express a contrast between two statements are called adversative conjunctions. The commonly used adversative conjunctions are The third type of coordinating conjunctions is adversative conjunctions. The conjunctions that express a contrast between two statements are called adversative conjunctions. Some of the commonly used adversative conjunctions are still, yet, however, whereas, but, nevertheless, etc. Let us see an example. Rope is thin, but it is strong. Here, but is the adversative conjunctions used. Moving on. The last type is iliative conjunctions. Conjunctions by which a fact or statement is inferred from another are called iliative conjunctions. So, the second statement is the conclusion of the first one. Therefore, so, then, etc. are the commonly used iliative conjunctions. Example, I got up late, therefore I missed my bus. Here, therefore, is the iliative conjunctions. The second type of conjunction is subordinating conjunctions. A subordinating conjunction is a word or a phrase that links a dependent clause to an independent clause. Subordinating conjunctions may be shown in 8 ways. First one is time, when, as soon as, since, before, etc. Let us see an example. He had climbed many a tree when he was a boy. Here, when is the subordinating conjunction used. Next one, purpose, in order that, so that, etc. Example, it is too late so that we cannot go to cinema. Here, so that is the subordinating conjunctions. Next one, condition, if, in case, unless, etc. Example, I get tired if I work too much. Here, if is the subordinating conjunctions used. Next one, result, so that, etc. Example, let's go to cinema so that we can get good seats. Here, so that is the subordinating conjunction. Comparison, than, no less than, us, etc. Next one, manner, so far as, according as if. Example, she gazed out the window as if she hadn't noticed anything unusual. Here, as if is the subordinating conjunction used. Reason, because, since, us, etc. Example, I like you because you are smart. Here, because is the subordinating conjunction used. Next one, concession, though, although, even if, notwithstanding, etc. Example, she looked at them though they had betrayed her. Here, though is the subordinating conjunction used. So next we are moving on to how two clauses are connected to each other. Over to Anna.
Okay, thank you, Ria. So the next topic that we are going to discuss is how are two clauses connected to each other. So in clauses, we are going to be mainly focusing on noun clauses. So in most of the cases, two types of noun clauses are connected to each other using the conjunction that. For example, King Lear tells his daughters that nothing comes from nothing. So in this particular statement, the noun clause King Lear tells his daughters is connected to the other noun clause, nothing comes from nothing, using the conjunction that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, in most of the cases, we use that. That cannot be used always as a conjunction. In cases of relative clauses, it is functioning as a connecting pronoun. Now, in an interrogative adverb is used to connect a certain type of noun clauses to the main clause or to some other clause. So, what is an example of an interrogative adverb? For example, where he has been all these years, nobody knows. So, in this particular statement, where is the interrogative adverb? As in this particular statement, where is used in order to make the question sound more specific. Now, the next topic is, however, in this particular sentence, this is the house where Jack was born, where is used as a relative adverb. So just as that is not always used as a conjunction, where can also not be used always as a conjunction. In particular cases, it can also be used as a relative adverb. Now, noun clauses can be connected using an interrogative pronoun or an relative pronoun as well. For example, in the first statement, we do not know who instigated this behavior. So in this particular statement, who is the interrogative pronoun which is used to connect two nouns to one another. Now in this next statement, what affects the body affects the mind also. In this particular statement, what is the relative pronoun which is used to connect affect the body and affects the mind also. So moving on to the next topics, adjective or relative clauses and adverbial clauses will be handled by Ellen. Over to you, Ellen.
So now we are moving on to adjective or relative clauses. So in this case, conjunctions cannot be used to connect adjective clauses to another clause. Instead, we'll be using a relative pronoun or a relative adverb, which is the only kind of connective that can be used to connect an adjective clause to another clause. So for example, this is the house that Jack built. So that is the relative pronoun used here. It's acting as a connective. Second sentence, this is the place where everything goes wrong. So here, where is the connective use, which is a relative adverb. Moving on, adverbial clauses. So adverbial clauses are introduced with using conjunctions. So adverbial clauses are of several types. First type is adverbial clauses of time. They use conjunctions like since, as, when, so long as soon as, before, after, till, until, etc. So for example, when everybody else was playing, Bob sat in his room reading a book. So when is the conjunction used here for adverbial clauses of time? Next, we have adverbial clauses of place. Adverbial clauses of place usually start with conjunctions like where, wherever, whence, whether, etc. So for example, where there is hate, destruction is certain. So where is the conjunction used here for adverbial clauses of place. Next, we have adverbial clauses of purpose. Adverbial clauses of purpose are connected with conjunctions like so that, in order that, in case, etc. For example, he resigned his job so that he could devote more time to his son's education. So that is the connective, the conjunction used here for adverbial clauses of purpose. Next, we have adverbial clauses of reason. Adverbial clauses of reason begin with conjunctions because, since, as, that, etc. For example, as he was dishonest, I sacked him. So, as is the conjunction used in this statement. Adverbial clauses of result. Adverbial clauses of result are connected with the conjunction so that. So, for example, the famine was so severe that thousands perished. So here we can see thousands perished is the result, and so that is the conjunction used in this sentence. Adverbial clauses of comparison. So adverbial clauses of comparison begin with than, as if, etc. So for example, no other mountain peak is as tall as Mount Everest. So as tall as is the conjunction used to compare Mount Everest with other mountain peaks. Okay, moving on. Adverbial clauses of concession. Adverbial clauses of conjunctions, concession are introduced with although, though, even if, etc. So for example, though he was ill, he attended the meeting. So though is the conjunction used in this sentence. Thank you.
So now we have a short video which summarizes everything we have discussed so far. So we hope you enjoy it.
Let's get together, join our words as one. Choose your words for the function. Conjunction's gonna get it done. Yeah, if you're gonna join a word or phrase or clause today, may I interject? Hey, hey, I say use a conjunction for and or, but, or, yet, so and more. Let's bring it all together. Let's bring it, yeah. Fanboys are dancing with coordination. Hey, hey, what's your function they call? Conjunctions join us one and all, yeah. You take the letters of F, A, and B, O, S, and you'll see they form an acronym for remembering the main conjunctions. For and or, but, or, yet, so, how, more than amazing conjunctions they all together now. Let's bring it all together. Let's bring it, yeah. Subordinating conjunctions have a bit of a different function. They introduce a dependent clause with an after or although or as or before. And if you wanna link words, use the same way. Use a correlative conjunction to say you use it both in an and or an either and or a so and as or a
So that's it. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. Have a nice day ahead.